So no more walls for a little while, unfortunately. And we thank Sean from Sean in Alaska, and I'll link his channel down below, for showing us a potential catastrophe that we could have had we continued building walls.
But it was averted.
Yes.
Catastrophe
Thank you,
averted.
Sean.
So we started getting walls up, and we realized that we have to put in the insulation and the vapor barrier.
And I think we knew that we had to do it, but we were trying to
Do what we could with what we had.
Yeah, we
But
don't have...
didn't have the insulation or the vapor barrier, so...
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get the insulation this week. We have been saving for it, and it's approximately, give or take a few hundred here or there, between $2,000 and $3,000. So hopefully we're going to pick that up this week. Then the insulation can be put in. Then all the walls can be built because we have all those materials. But we needed to do something this Sunday because it's our work day towards the cabin.
And what do we have that we can work on?
We have a couple of things. First of all, we are going to need more wood for the winter, so we are going to split some wood after we have done a little bit of this project, which is...
The front door.
Yes.
So we have to strip the front door because we want it to look like a stained wood rather than the black that it was painted. Mm-hmm. And I have already started taking off the hardware. I might just be able to scrape this because they didn't...
It looks like they used a latex.
Well, no, this wood door was urethaned.
Oh.
And they used a latex over top of it without sanding. So the latex is peeling right off.
So that's what we're going to be working on today, and hopefully we can get it looking like a beautiful door to a point that we want it. And let's get to work because we don't have much time left.
Yeah.
It's only one day a week that we work really hard on the house. We do stuff throughout the week as well, but just today's our go day. So.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I've never taken one of these apart before. It's got a keypad on one side. So that's where it connects to the keypad on the other side, the wire. And now I can take off the frame of it, or the main part of it here.
So put this all into a baggie so we know all of this stuff goes. Did you take out the screws for this?
Yep, they're in the...
But which ones are they? These ones? The big thick ones?
Just put it all together.
Well, I was going to put this door handle together and that door handle together in two bags.
Alright, well, I'll have to go through it.
Is that too big? That's too big.
Want me to take a look? It's just got paint in the screw spot.
Oh.
So what you do is get it in place.
Mm-hmm.
Give her a hit. Breaks it loose. They painted it in place. So these brass fittings and screws were painted over and they got stuck on in the wood. This was held in by one screw, but there's a real technical way to get this out because it's all stuck in place. Just take a screwdriver, put it down in the hole, and you take a hammer.
Yeah.
And you break it free. Little PSA. My wife is totally correct. My wife is totally correct. Every time you're putting something back, like you've taken it apart, put the screws back in what you had it in, and then when you go to reuse this later, the screws will already be in it.
So I have an idea, possibly, that I want to use this door handle for, either the bathroom or the grandkid room. So we're going to try to build a really kick-butt grandkid room. And so hopefully that door handle will come in handy.
Another thing I would always recommend, go down to your local dollar store and get these little magnetic trays. They are super handy.
Mm-hmm. He's used them countless times.
Oh yeah, I need to get some more because I've used them to the point they've started to fall apart. Yeah. Slide it out, flip it over, put it in.
Okay.
And flip.
Careful because of glass.
Oh, look at that. More stuff I didn't see.
We always have a use for hinges here.
Oh, yeah. Never.
But, I mean, these hinges will be used for the door. These pants are huge on me. I can feel them falling down. That's the plus side of losing weight. I can use all my old clothes as junk clothes. Look. Like, I have pants on underneath, and they're still huge. Okay, so all the hinges are going to be passed to Mike now. Here you go. Okay, so with paint or varnish thinner, you definitely want to use some protective gear because it is considered, what is it?
Caustic.
Caustic. So it'll eat away and continue to eat away. So we have an applicator, which is a paintbrush. We have some rubber gloves, a putty knife, obviously the paint thinner, and then I have protective gear. Does Mike?
I do as well. And
and we're going to want to wear some masks.
Yeah, only one of us can do it at a time. I only have one pair of safety goggles left.
Well, what about just your regular glasses or sunglasses?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, it's so hard with this finger. I can't. They're like kitchen gloves, but they're black. I like them.
I guess only one of us can apply it at a time.
It's okay. We can switch back and forth.
Alright.
This is the one thing I hate about my glasses are already fogged. This is going to drive me absolutely insane.
What I want you to do first
Uh-huh.
is I want you to take this here rag
Okay.
and dust off your workspace.
Got to get in.
That would be perfect. Nice and clean is good. I need to put a lot on because this is going to come off pretty easy.
So, like, how's that much?
Yep, and just spread it out so it's nice and thin. Similar to putting on thick paint.
Okay.
Okay.
Would it matter if I got it on the glass, though?
No, no.
Because I have to get in the grooves, right?
It should not. Because the glass should be just the color of the glass. Stripping pads. It's kind of like a steel wool, only a little sturdier, and that should help get in there. Because if you just use sanding paper or sandpaper,
Cool. Look at that.
it's coming right up.
Look, it looks like wood grain.
Oh yeah. So if you just use sandpaper, the sandpaper will clog up right quick with all the paint and the varnish. So get a good thick strip pad and you should be good.
Until we go and use it again. Tuck it in a bag.
So that is the original color of the door right there.
Which we still don't like, so we're taking that color off as well, hopefully. Hopefully we just need one coat. I'm gonna go get a grocery bag or something so that I can put all of the paint with the paint thinner mixed in that we scrape off into a bag and not just sitting out. But it's looking like it is really starting to bubble up and eat away at the paint.
I am ready to do some of the stripping. So we did a little bit of a test strip.
We might have to apply another coat.
I don't think so. For the most part, it's coming off good.
It's really pretty though, the wood.
Mm-hmm.
So that's awesome. That's good. We didn't know that when we got it.
Well, it was kind of like a hope and a prayer.
Woohoo! That's the way it looks. Ah, look at one continuous strip. That's awesome.
You know, I don't think I'm enjoying it as much as you seem to be. So I kind of like want to just let you do it.
Well, then let me do it.
How cathartic is that?
Very.
Yeah, I can't see.
I'm interested to see how easy or hard. Yeah, we'll either sand it or
We got to do a bit of a sand on the whole thing anyway.
yeah, and some wood fill holes because there's some dents right here. Don't know
Yeah.
how that happened. I don't remember that when we bought it, so you can tell the areas I was thicker. So we got a lot of the paint off. Mike is just doing some of the details inside with a little chisel. But there were some spots that were a bit harder to get off, so we figured we'd add one more coat. So let that sit for another 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll go back. So far we've been at it for half hour, 45 minutes, I'd say. And we've gotten quite a bit done.
It's hard for me to tell. Time seems to pass by in a weird way for me. As I get focused and I look up and it's been 3 hours.
That's when he's playing video games.
And homework.
So I just did a little test strip and it's coming off a lot easier in the areas that weren't so easy to come off. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this up, and when it's all done, we will be back and hopefully no more applications. Okay, I'm done with wearing a mask. It's driving me nuts, like right here. We're mainly done on that side. We do have a little bit of work that we gotta do right there. For the most part, like all this work is tedious. If we had just a plain door, it wouldn't be as tedious, but look at the difference. It's just,
It's gonna be a gorgeous front door.
yeah. And it's gonna mean something too, right? We worked on it together.
Yay us.
Yay!
No, it's like these are the pieces that make building our own house. Like it's this is what makes it. These little
Touches.
Touches, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. Do you want to do the varnish this time?
Sure, I'll do the varnish this time. Unless you want to.
No, I'm good. You need a mask and the glasses though.
Got mask. Safety third.
Safe. Oh my goodness. Then take your time, okay?
That's fine. I just gotta be able to see is all. You know, the importance of being able to see.
Yes, but you want to see past today. That's about the thickness I was wanting.
Right there.
Yeah.
It's gotta be thick. thick. Probably thick. You know where I want it the thickest?
In the grooves?
Yeah.
It's almost like, yeah, just slop it on. So Mike layered the paint thinner extra thick, and we learned that it's much better.
It's much more gooder.
Oh yeah, that's not satisfying.
When it's thick,
Yeah, let's do right here. Okay, go. Oh,
it
look
just
at that. Look at
comes
that.
off like nothing.
Like butter. I'm gonna grab my gloves, get in there with him. You guys don't need to see us stripping the door anymore, so we will come back when it's all done, so you guys can see what it's like when it's all stripped. So now it's 10 after 8. We still haven't eaten dinner. This door is taking a lot longer than we thought, and it's not the actual paint stripper. The paint stripping is amazing. It's in the little grooves that is so like, I'm just done. But I mean, in 5 years, we can say that it took us 2 days to, or however long, to finish our front door. Let's just hope that we can build a frame for it.
Oh yeah, you got to get down in there and just kind of scrape away at it and get as much as you can off of it before you go later on, and we're gonna have to go sanding it. But I don't want all this paint to be gumming up all the sandpaper, because then it's just a waste of time.
So I think we've spent so far stripping it like 4 hours.
Pretty much.
And like this part
Oh, that was easy.
came off like butter.
Like if you have a flat door, like just a plain flat door, bro, stripping is easy.
So we managed to get, this is the other side. It has some darkness in those grooves. This side turned out really good. This side is just tedious. It is 10 after 8. So we'll probably be working till 9 because we both have work and then school tomorrow.
Let me just put it this way. It's 10 after 8. We have yet to eat dinner.
So I think it's near 9:30 now. We are so done. The door is pretty much stripped. We just got a couple things to wipe up, but are you done?
I was done a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
And
I
then
don't
found-
care about in 5 years anymore. What we're gonna say. And then what?
Oh, then I found that a damp rag, so I was just trying to tidy it up, is like removing a lot of the stuff that I spent so much time on.
So this, for some reason, I don't know why, but that one in particular was really hard. Of course, you're gonna just wipe it clean, aren't you? Of course.
It's enough to make you want to cry.
Yeah. This
Look at
door.
this.
Imagine if we did all this and
Just look at that.
it just comes right off. Mother of pearl. Now imagine we did all this work and we can't build a proper door frame.
Oh, I'm building a door frame. I don't care how I gotta do it. It's getting done. After all the work we put in on this door, there's a door frame coming. I'm just saying. All right. Well, you know what? On that note, until next time, take care and God bless.
Pray for us.